Good evening everyone, and today welcome to Kranti Civil Service Academy, and today is my presentation in Japan. My topic is Japan, and who want to go Japan, and Japan is very good country, and in technology this is very highly developed, and Japan is Iceland country. And in Japan we know that very technology are developed, and in Japan in school there are students are cleaning their classroom and many things. And in the Japan we know that the one kg mango we know that 200 rupees. And in Japan we know that in Japan, Japanese Iceland, and in Japan not only Japanese Iceland, mainly small Iceland are also in Japan. And my content is history, geography, economy, arts and culture, tourism, technology and facts. First I want to tell you about history. In Japan's history, that first World War or Second World War here, and in this World War with United States and United States, and in in this World War there was a nuclear bomb, and they experiment in this World War, and last and first time they blast. And in World War we know that many in Japan today also many cultivation time we found blood because of nuclear bomb. And in Japan's many first in Japan no one live first 30 years, and Christianity come, and Christianity come and living there, and they say that I am here citizens. And in Japan we know that Korean and Simbirai are also there, and in bridge of dry land they go the Simbirai and Korean. And and China and Korean are with China and Korean is not relation good because of many problems. And in 660 BC we know that Japan got independent. Sir.
Okay, very good.
Geography we know that Japan is in Japan 12 percentage water, and land is 87.903,009%. Area is 337 crore 7 lakh 973. Population is 12.5 crore in 2021 World Bank. And coastal lines is 91%. And here is Fuji mountain, and largest river is Biwa. And that's economy we know that GDP growth is in their $10.51. And economic sorry sir GDP growth is economy donor $10.51, and GDP growth is 7.21 in 2022, and GDP component is 55.5, and GDP per capital rank is third third rank, and GDP per sector is in agriculture 1.1%, industry and many other sectors. Arts and culture, we know that culture is very important for all over country, all country, and culture is very important for country, and arts also. We know that Japan is very developed country. We think that Japan know many cultures. In tea ceremony, that he invited many people and come to dinner, and they party tea ceremony, and who many people like tea also. Sir, craft, calligraphy is art. Like this language they written in this also, sir. And dance and music, there is many tradition dance and music, means that they are not singing song, they are only doing instrument, sir. Tourism, we know that tourist place is very important in all over country, because of tourist place many country are know we that, because tourist place is very important. We know that Japan is very cleanliness place, and Tokyo tourist place is very good, because Japan's capital is also Tokyo, and New York is also very good place, and Kamkurung and Yotok is formal capital of Japan, and Nara Park is the animal place, and this is very safe for animal, because there is not any dirtiness. And this is Fuji mountain, and this is temple, sir. Sir, technology, bullet train. Sir, we know that in Japan train is going on speed, very speed, and train is going in not in this type of, they go opposite in downer side, and the urgency, that means the urgency of Japan, that in space go rocket and give that is object, and this is but this is failure. And famous technology is video game, and video game enemies, and many things. And enemies is very important, because enemies started from Japan, and enemy we know that very hard working doing, and enemies give Japan to see that this type of enemies, and in this enemies many people are wearing enemies dress and performing the dance, and enemies are very important, and in enemies we know that very income. And sir, I want to play video to know briefly. I want to play video. many enemies are hosted from Japan, like Doraemon, Shinchan also. Sir, facts: raw horse meat is popular in Japan, and sumo is Japan's national sport. Although basketball is also very popular, and Tus- Tuski market is Tokyo is very world largest fish market. Man might save their head and or origin not commonly these days. The term karaoke means empty or cherished in Japanese. It's time to conclude the presentation. In this presentation I know about many things. In this presentation we know that Japan is very developed country. Everyone want to know that go Japan and they live, and Japan is very good, but in Japan there was not minerals oil because of climate condition. And in Japan we know Japan is very important. And in conclusion I want to say that I go to many visit PDF, and in any every PDF I know about new things. And in conclusion I want to tell you about that I know there was some Japanese Iceland country I don't know, but I know in this and thank you sir to give me this opportunity to give presentation in Japan, and thank you.
Okay, very good. So, Preeti Kumari, you have explained very beautifully about the Japan as an island country. And yes, Japan witnessed two nuclear attacks from United States.
Yes sir.
First one was your Hiroshima,
and second one was Nagasaki.
So, despite of facing such nuclear attack, still Japan is a developed country.
Because of well educated people are living there, and many industry are also, and many enemies are hosted from there sir. And first in we know that firstly in history that many people are come here to live with skill.
Okay, because of the skill.
Yes sir.
Japan is still a developed country. Okay, very good.
Mount Fuji is a mountain in Japan. It is oldest mountain in the world. It is true?
Oldest mountain? No.
Yes. It is Mount Fuji type of what? Which mountain? Metamorphic mountain or igneous mountain? Mount Fuji is a type of which mountain?
Atomic.
It is due to the volcanic eruption?
Volcano. Sir, I don't understand this question.
There is a problem of population density. Why there is population density decreases day by day?
Decreases?
Yes.
Because economic in GDP growth they are standing many years samely, and they cover circle like in 2021 also 1.7% economic. They are not increasing and decreasing.
He is asking about why the why the population of Japan is decreasing day by day.
Day by day, because Japan is very good country, and so
because of the child policy, just like China. Okay, you tell me the significance of Tokyo as the capital of Japan. Why Tokyo is important for Japan?
firstly Japan's capital is Tokyo, and nearby Tokyo there is Fuji mountain also. Because of this also sir, Tokyo helps in many sector for Japan. So 50 to 40% are developing helping is Tokyo.
Okay. Yes.
What we learn from Japan, especially in education system?
Yes. Education system.
Yes.
In Japan we know that the children are cleaning rooms, and because of they think that children's clean room, then they don't they don't dirty the room, and they don't crave, and they developed in our skill, and Japan is in education is very high, because in science, mainly in science or technology.
Okay. So what have you learned from your presentation, Priti Kumari?
Sir, in this presentation, I learned many things about Japan. Sir, Japan have many experiment, and Japan have not a good relation with South Korea and China, and Japan have not minerals and air oil, and but they have technology. Because of this also they are very famous, and in Japan cleanliness are also very good, and we India are want to I want to say that please skill developed in here also, because India want also very good cleanliness.
Very